Today we'll be talking about something very interesting, new development. We talk about Gloria Steinem. She announced that Meghan Markle will be getting an award next month, and this award is called Woman of Vision 2023. Now, this is a huge PR disaster already for Meghan Markle for several reasons. Number one is that Woman of Vision Award is actually giving to a woman who is not a woman who established something, who achieved something on her own. Rather, this is going to be given to a woman who married a prince, who tricked a prince, who looked up a prince to marry and have an easy and comfortable life. That was really the purpose of this duplicitous Meghan Markle. So when we talk about giving Woman Award, a vision of woman, we are really giving it to someone who did not have any vision whatsoever other than marrying a prince. And this is something Meghan Markle herself said in the past, that all I want when I grow up, if you watch Meghan Markle, some of her childhood videos, she said, when I would grow up, I want to marry a prince. And this is what she has accomplished. So this is not a award given to the right person. Instead, what we could have seen is that Gloria Steinem, she could have given this award to someone who worked really hard. For example, single woman with kids, cannot raise them, cannot afford food for them, cannot afford education for them. If this award was given to some woman who is not known, like Meghan Markle, then I think it would have been much more appropriate. So Gloria Steinem, you are just giving it to Meghan for some shady reason, which we will talk more in details in a second. Now let's talk about how this has backfired, and this is a huge PR disaster. Number two is that Meghan Markle, as we know, IRS, they have disclosed their file for the tax return for 2021, and they have mentioned that Meghan worked only for 1 hour per week. Only 1 hour. This is not a woman of vision. This is a woman who wants to take your money, grab your money, steal your money, and not work at all. She did not earn a single penny ever. Even with all this charity work, she spent only 1 hour. This is not a woman who would be a role model, woman of vision. So Gloria Steinem, you are doing the wrong thing one more time. Remember, Meghan Markle, she received $13 million. $13 million for the charity work. How much she spent? Only maybe 0.0000001 million. I don't know if she spent even that much. But here is the thing, $13 million is a huge number. It's a huge amount of money. But for Meghan Markle, this is something that should go to her pocket. As I mentioned in my other video, in 2020, when she was giving or doing this voiceover for Disney, in return, Disney said, I will pay you this amount of money that should go to the protection of elephants. As I said, the money was released, but where did it go? Meghan said it went to the charity to protect elephants, but we do not know if this ended up in Meghan's pocket. So $13 million and counting. Every single day there are so many charity work, so many organizations who are paying Meghan Markle for really doing nothing, and at the same time stealing those money from those organizations, not coming out clean. What she is doing with the money, we do not know. There is nothing, no record, no data. There is no accountability. So it is time really for all of us, especially for IRS, to hold Meghan accountable for all of this money. Number three, how this has backfired big time is that Meghan could use this money for charity work instead of buying a word. She could have said, the money that I'm receiving from this charity organizations, people who are donating money for the charity work, instead of using it for her own benefit, she could have actually donated this money, could have done something good. But what she's doing, according to many people, not just me, many people, they believe that Meghan Markle is using this money for two reasons. Number one is buying a word. Yes, you heard it right. Meghan goes around and she promotes her brand. She convinces people that if you give me some award, I'm gonna give you some money from my charity. Again, not from her pocket, from the charity. So people like Gloria Steinem, they get very excited. Hope Award, Ripple Hope Award, I think she received one in January or last year, I don't know. The point here is that Meghan is buying this award with this charity fund, with this money. The second thing she is doing with this charity work or the fund, the donation, is she is doing a nose job. She is using it on her face. She is changing the way she looks. She is buying designer clothing. All of these things that you're seeing is coming from those charity money, according to, again, many people. And this is not what I'm saying. So they made a comment, and I saw this on YouTube, or I think on other social media platform. They said that Meghan is actually using this money, your money, my money, in order to enhance her beauty, enhance her look. It is a airplane going overhead. I'm outside. It's in New York. Not so bad weather today. If you like this setup, then better than my car, let me know. I can come here and do it in the open instead of going inside my car. Please let me know which setup you like the most. How this has backfired. Point number 4. The Duke of Duchess of Sussex, they do not have to tell us about their publicity, their popularity. People do not have to give them a word. Just look at the YouGov organization, pollster organization. This is a website. They published a recent polling of Meghan Markle. Now listen to this. The Duke of Duchess was liked, or Duke of Sussex, I should say. Sussex means Harry, was liked by 52% of Americans in the fourth quarter of 2022, but this has dropped to 46%. So from 52 to 46% in the first quarter of 2023, when he was also disliked by 26%. The figures represent a net approval of plus 20. Look at the number. You do not have to go to this, people, to this organization, find out how many awards they're doing or where Meghan is spending her charity. I mean, come on. If she was so charitable, the number would tell. But she is not. She is using this money for her own benefit. So we start with Harry. Now, what about Meghan? Her number is even worse. Worse. Okay, so Meghan was liked by 38%, Duchess of Sussex, 38% in the final quarter of 2022, dropping to 36% in the first quarter of this year when she was also disliked by 24%, a net approval of plus 12. So from 38 to 36 this year, 2023, and at the same time 24% said we do not like Meghan Markle, and so now she has only plus 12. Guys, this is not something anybody should hope for, especially if you're saying you're doing so many charity work, you're doing this, you are changing the whole world, you are reaching out to women to empower them, and this is the result you get. This is the result you get. So see how this thing have backfired. None of this PR stunt they're working for Meghan Markle. None of them, not a single one of them, because people are not idiots. We know what you are doing with your money. We know how you are buying this award. And this is my last point. This is a different topic, but relatable, obviously, because this is about Harry and Meghan. So Jacinda Ardern snubbed Meghan and Harry for Kate William over, quote, toxic fears, according to experts. In other words, BRR, his name, Mr. BRR, he said that Meghan and Harry, they have become celebrities. They are not ambassador of something doing good. They are not representing humanity. They are representing themselves. Every single thing that they have done since they left the royal duties is only to serve their own benefits, to serve for their own purposes. This is why Jacinda Ardern, she said, enough is enough. I can see right through it. Remember, Jacinda Ardern, she distanced herself from Meghan and Harry 4 months ago. Now she is taking it one step further, joining William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, for their cause in order to support them, to help them with this charitable work, Earthshot project. She could have done it for Meghan and Harry because they are running this so-called shady charity work for a long time. But we see Jacinda Ardern is not interested in Meghan's so-called charity work. Why? I'm sure she knows these are all for PR. These are celebrities. They are not doing anything any good to anybody. This is just doing their own thing, just serving their own purposes. We see Meghan and Harry, they're now going to be roasted, I hope, by so many people. And again, as I said in the beginning of this video, by IRS to investigate what is happening with them. Catherine and William at the same time, now we know they have asked, and this is why they actually become very good friend. If you do not know, Jacinda Ardern, she left her office. She was a Prime Minister of New Zealand in January. Now she is just a civilian, like she is a normal citizen of New Zealand. She could use her celebrity charm to support Meghan and Harry, but that did not happen, as we can clearly see here. She went with William and Catherine. William and Catherine, they also know at the same time that yes, we do not need celebrities to come to our cause and promote our cause, because we are very clean. Everybody knows what we are doing. Nevertheless, there are a lot of people who would be interested and are interested in William and Catherine's work, because they do real work. And this is my final point, and I'm going to be quoting Harry. Harry said in one interview, Harry is always complaining about William, right? He's bad, he fought with me, he punched me, he did this to me, and he did to me. Harry said, this is his own word, that Prince William, my brother, he said this before he met Meghan. He is the person who has solution for everyone. So basically, he's so approachable and he's so practical that even Prince Harry was amazed. He was like, my brother is a superhero for me. This is coming from Harry's mouth, his own tongue. Now fast forward, Meghan Markle entering into Harry's life. What he's saying exactly the opposite. My brother is bad. People are gonna protect his lies. UK media, even US media, the UK government, everybody will protect his lies. And so when this rumor, Rosemary, I think her name, came on the surface again a few days ago, it was on the news one more time, that William was having an affair with her, Rosemary. People looked at Harry's word. People who were opposing William, they looked at Harry's word and they were like, yeah, Harry said that the British media, the British tabloid, they are going to protect William. So yeah, William is a bad guy. He's having an affair with another woman. But obviously we would not know, because Harry said the media is going to protect him. All the while, we know for sure, without any shadow of a doubt, is that William did not get involved with any woman. He loves Catherine. But, this is what Harry is saying, and his PR team is trying to peddle. Guys, their poll number is down. They're receiving this award by buying them, and people can see right through it, regardless of what they say. Do not trust a word of Meghan and Harry. I'm sure in the coming days they're going to be buying more and more a word in order to improve their poll numbers. I mean, this is a disaster. The moment they go back to UK, you can imagine the number of booing they will receive from so many people, and people are just going to show up just to throw tomatoes and potatoes and eggs and all sort of thing. I do not know what else they will throw. I can see really nothing here that I can suggest you to take with you if you're going to see Harry Meghan during the coronation. Obviously I'll come up with my ideas and give you some suggestion what you can throw at them in order to let them know that people can see through your lies. Whatever you're saying, all of your PR, they're a big flop. Nothing is gonna work. Thank you guys for joining in, for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.